Thanks so much for joining us here at noon. I'm Brooke Hash. It is our top story out of Washington State on this Friday, where police believe they found the remains of a father accused of killing his 3 young girls back in June, ending a months-long manhunt for Travis Decker. The 32-year-old Army veteran is suspected of suffocating his 9, 8, and 5-year-old daughters at an abandoned campsite during a planned visit. Police said human remains believed to be Decker's were found in a remote wooded area. The children's mother said Decker struggled with mental health issues, including PTSD, and said he was unable to receive the help he needed through Veterans Resources. Grammy-winning songwriter Brett James has died in a small-engine plane crash. The FAA said a plane registered under his name reportedly crashed into a field in Franklin, North Carolina. That happened Thursday afternoon, killing all 3 on board. James was 57 years old. He is known for penning hits, including Carrie Underwood's "Jesus Take the Wheel." Well, take a look at this. An airplane crashed into this home in Mayfield, Kentucky, after officials said it failed its landing.
So they had a conversation, hugged each other, and glad that no one got hurt.
And that is the Graves County Sheriff John Hayden talking about the airplane. It crashed yesterday afternoon after it failed to get onto the landing strip there. The small plane was headed from St. Louis to Mayfield, but it failed to land on the runway, crashed into that home. And as you heard the sheriff say, the pilot and the homeowner uninjured, but they knew each other. They hugged it out, and we're just glad that no one was hurt. The pilot was the only one on that plane. A man is facing charges after a road rage shooting prompted Central Hardin High School to go on a soft lockdown Thursday. It happened around 2:30 yesterday afternoon. Elizabethtown police confirmed an argument between 2 drivers on Litchfield Road escalated when one pulled a gun and opened fire near the school's campus. No one was injured. 50-year-old Jeremy Yates was arrested and charged with 2 counts of wanton endangerment and first-degree discharge of a firearm. The Hardin County Sheriff's Office is investigating multiple theft and vandalism reports from local cemeteries. Families with loved ones buried in 3 different areas sounded the alarm on this story. Elizabethtown Memorial Gardens, North Hardin Memorial Gardens, and St. Clair's Cemetery have all seen instances of missing headstones, vases, and pictures. David Taylor noticed the damage to his son and daughter's grave sites on Sunday. The 2 were buried together in Elizabethtown's Memorial Gardens after they died just days apart in 2014. 17-year-old Brianna Taylor was killed by a drunk driver, and Bryce died in an ATV crash just 5 days before his 21st birthday. Their dad said these vandals bring back all of that pain.
A picture of your 2 kids and siblings together in heaven forever that's engraved on there, and you can read it and see it. It's sickening.
Hardin County Sheriff John Ward said these offenses are a felony, which could possibly result in 5 years in prison. He's asked other families to report any damages they notice. If you have information, you're asked to contact police or submit a tip through Hardin County Crime Stoppers. We hope they get to find the people there. Now, looking ahead, Matt Breland, at the forecast for your weekend, a lot of big events happening in Louisville this week, and we hope that well, the rain holds off.
Well, and you know what? It's looking good in that aspect, Brooke. We are still expected to stay dry throughout most of the weekend. As a matter of fact, we're still a little too dry. Moderate drought still in place for a lot of our easternmost counties across, making its way into Frankfort, Bardstown, Elizabethtown, Campbellsville, Columbia. Folks also in southern Indiana now included in this moderate drought. This includes cities of Salem, Paoli, and Bedford. Here in Louisville, we're right on the edge of seeing that moderate drought to just abnormally dry. But as we continue going throughout the next upcoming hours, we're still expected to stay in this dry trend. Temperatures currently ranging into the lower 80s for us, so another warm afternoon. 84 near Bowman Field. The dew points, though, still relatively low, which is a good thing. That means this heat is still tolerable. Now, as we go later on into the afternoon, we will start seeing the 90s popping up into the afternoon time. But notice farther off towards our west, we do have some clouds that are slowly making their way closer into Kentuckiana. But since we are still so dry, a lot of that dry air is going to help break apart that cloud cover as it makes its way closer towards us. So we'll see a mix of sun and clouds periodically throughout the later hours of the afternoon. and that's still going to lead to a dry setup for our evening time. Continuing farther on into our evening hours, you can expect dry conditions, temperatures still ranging into the upper 80s, lower 90s. As we go into the nighttime hours, we will continue to cool back down into the 60s. And then tomorrow, another round of sunshine with temperatures in the 90s, but not lasting all weekend. All those details will be coming up soon. Brooke?
All right. Thanks so much, Matt. Bezos Academy will open the doors of 3 new preschools in Louisville this October, located in Fairdale, Okolona, and the Russell neighborhood. The preschool will offer full-day, year-round preschool for 203 to 5-year-old children at no cost to the families served. Today, Louisville Mayor Craig Greenberg and Kentucky's Lieutenant Governor Jacqueline Coleman walked the halls of the Russell location, seeing what kids have to look forward to once classes begin. Coleman said by investing in preschools, the community is also investing in the well-being and the future success of our kids.
We project prison populations by 3rd grade literacy rates. The #1 predictor of 3rd grade literacy rates is kindergarten readiness. The #1 way to ensure that a child is kindergarten ready is access to pre-K. It really is that simple. We have 2 choices. We can invest in kids on the front end, or we are literally going to pay for it on the back end. Our choice is to build preschools or prisons.
A 4th Bezos Academy in Riverport will open next year. Bezos Academy is a nonprofit organization founded by billionaire Jeff Bezos that's working to build a network of tuition-free preschools. Some of Louisville's busiest roads are getting an overhaul. The plan to convert one-way streets into 2-way roads continues. We've seen some major work on Market Street, but there are also smaller projects happening around downtown. Michael King with the newly launched Department of Transportation says the city is studying ways to become more walkable, improve safety, and increase the connection between neighborhoods. King said that's why they are looking to convert one-way streets, which are designed to keep cars moving quickly, into 2. This is all part of the Downtown Street Network Plan, a series of low-cost projects to increase safety. King said this project is in line with the future of downtown Louisville.
Hey, let's set up a place that's not only safe for people to walk downtown, but comfortable and desirable for them to walk downtown.
He also said the city's working closely with the State Department for conversions of Logan and Shelby streets. Some local businesses tell us they're optimistic this change in car traffic will increase foot traffic. It's a new record for Louisville's biggest day of giving. After 24 hours of your online donations, take a look. You helped raise more than 10.2, now 10.4. Look at the numbers, still going. $10.4 million. That is a record breaker, according to the Community Foundation of Louisville, which has now hosted this event for more than a decade. In all, this money will benefit 646 organizations across Kentucky and southern Indiana. Since Give for Good's launch in 2014, you've helped raise over $80 million. Looking ahead to next Tuesday, all branches of the Jefferson County Clerk's Office will close for the late clerk Bobby Holsclaw's funeral. During that time, Jefferson County customers can go to surrounding offices in Meade, Hardin, Bullitt, Shelby, Spencer, or Oldham County. Holsclaw died last Wednesday at the age of 81. She'd served as county clerk since 1999.